Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Athletics. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Barry Zito. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Right side, hard hit to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Don Baylor.
And you got to like this matchup for him as a guy who hits left-handed pitchers as well as anyone, it seems. I mean, he's hitting over 300 against southpaws this season. He's got a good shot to make a big impact against the left-hander on the hill today.
Here's Jarred Kelenic. And that's outside. And that is ball one. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And the batter now, Don Baylor. That missed by a lot. Ball one. 2 out, space is empty. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Mike Trout. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound. Jim Palmer Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Horner over to first. One up, one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Rickey Henderson.
Well, Boo, clearly he's just one of the best hitters to ever play this game. Being a member of the 3,000 hit club, just a true professional hitter. I know we use that term, but this guy is just the epitome of it. So much fun to watch him swing the bat and just work a pitcher. You can learn so much about the art of hitting from just watching this guy go about his business.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third.
And here is Matt Chapman. He's a guy who does it all. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
This one in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second. And that one lifted in the air center field. Trout is there. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Next up for the A's. Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swing.
And they get Giambi for the out. Inning over. The A's strand one. Score. Top of the second. Launched a homer in his most recent game. Zito back to work. And that's through there for a strike.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
And that is out of play.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Kyle Seager stands in now and watches strike one. Check swing, called strike. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Check on the runner, and he's back standing. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
And next for L.A., Zach Neto. There's a strike at the knees. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And that drops in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's Joe Adell.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Way upstairs, 2-0. No score here in the second. That's in there, and it's 2-1 now. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2-2 now.
Grounds one to short. Tejada. They get the force, and that will end the inning. Angels leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jose Carrasco.
Number 33.
Tapped out in front of the plate. One up, one down.
Batting 6, designated hitter, Mark
McGwire. Up next for the A's. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
This is J.J. Bleday.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting 8, shortstop, number 4.
Next up for the A's, Miguel Tejada. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And he boots it. No throw, safe at first, and we'll see if it's an error.
Batting 9, catcher, number 21.
First and second, 2 outs. Kendall, the next to hit. This guy's turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. Laser, base hit. McGwire headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Ricky Henderson digs in now. Grounded out his first time. That one fouled off. traffic on the bases with one already in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the A's 1 and the Angels nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Valenzuela.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Valenzuela getting the start at catcher. 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carrasco right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico
So
Horner.
the batting order turns over. So here's Horner now. 0 for 1 so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 3-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
In the air, left side. Henderson moves under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Fought off foul. And that one fouled off. Next one is off the plate. Now 1-2.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
That's the 3rd. Seager throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Fly to center his first time. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Chapman gets a piece there. One out, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics. And they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift
way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And now it's even up.
1-1.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So man aboard, and here is Jose Carrasco, and that one fouled off. Giambi leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ball squirts away a little bit. Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And we're back. John Giambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Don Baylor. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Trout. Struck out swinging his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
A's leading by a run. That one is absolutely belted. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game.
He was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
And now the first baseman, Mike Napoli. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In there safely.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So runner at second, 2 down. Kyle Seager will hit next, and that misses. 1-0. And that one clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball.
In the dirt.
2-1.
On the ground. And that one handled. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Angels strand one. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom four, and now the DH, Mark McGwire.
Designated hitter, Mark McGwire.
Oh, and that liner got him. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Here's a big power threat. J.J. Bleday flying to left his first time. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, number 4.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Miguel Tejada. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad
number
jump.
21.
Those small moments can be costly.
Here's the catcher, Jason Kendall. RBI single his last time up. Swings over the top of that one.
0-1.
Tejada, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. The A's strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Zito back to work. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
You know, these Angels being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count. And
oh, this one high and deep, way back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
That one ripped. That's back there. Out of here. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Next to hit, Brandon Valenzuela.
0-1's the count.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So the lineup flips over. So in now for the Angels. Runner on the move. Cut on and miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly. And that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the power speed combo. Rickey Henderson. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now the number 2 hitter, 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Rickey runs. Pitching for a strike. He's in there.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in the scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And it goes just foul. Man at second. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And the runner holds.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here's Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
One out, the runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. And that one gets past the catcher. Valenzuela collects, fires to first. Save!
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And it's 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Bryce Jarvis appears to be getting loose. Topa warming up as well. Two on, one out. Makes a sliding stop. There's one. Out. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And we're back. All set for the top of the sixth. So in now for the Angels, Jared Kellner. Swings through that one.
As a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Don Baylor.
So up next, Don Baylor, 1 for 2. Sliced hard but foul. Baylor, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And the lefty kicks, delivers. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Trout in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 1-1. Here's a high chopper. Over to Giambi. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. 2 down, bases empty. And next for the Angels, Mike Napoli. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And another ball.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the right fielder, Jose Carrasco.
Right fielder, number 33.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count even 1-1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And he swings through that one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate.
Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. And they tag him out. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Action in the Angels bullpen. Victor Gonzalez, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Quijada getting cranked up as well. Inside, almost got him.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Out to short, Neto. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, center fielder, J.J.
Bleday up next for the A's. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A's go quickly and quietly there, and our score remains 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Down the third baseman, Kyle Seager. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now at the plate, Zach Neto. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. Man at second. That one in the dirt and gets away. Seager up to third on the wild pitch. The 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Now batting, designated hitter Jo Adell.
Jo Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered here in this one. first pitch fastball is in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, still 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Valenzuela into box again, takes a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Bleday sizes this one up, and that is that. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Angels 3 and the A's 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Miguel Tejada.
Number 4.
And misses inside.
You know, these Athletics, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one, 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boog.
I got to be honest with you. I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait and see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every game, it seems, and this one is just about as close as it gets.
And here's the catcher, Jason Kendall. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swings through that.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 2 down now, and here is Ricky Henderson, 1 for 3. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Tapped in front of the plate. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. Score holds, it's 3-1. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover.
And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And now Jared Kelenic. Swing and a miss as he was late. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And next for L.A., Don Baylor. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Barry Zito done for the night, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Tony Santillan.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
That one the other way. Base hit. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Trout, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Late on that fastball.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Next offering misses down and away. Corner, the runner at third. Baylor at first. 1 gone.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And now 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And it remains 2-2. Runners at the corners, 1 away. And we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Backed off the plate that time.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get
on the ground. A short could be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1 over to Giambi for the inning-ending double play. So a strong showing here from the A's bullpen. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the A's 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Victor Gonzalez on for his 20th appearance of the year.
Victor Gonzalez.
Here's the second baseman. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Lined in the left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And it is gone. His 12th of the season. It's 3-3. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch. And I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Jason Giambi up next for the A's. And fouled off. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Valenzuela down to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Now it's the right fielder, Jose Carrasco. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got with one swing, and he can't come up with it. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out.
Mark McGwire.
Mark McGwire up next for the A's.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And a base hit up the middle. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Victor Gonzalez will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jose Quijada.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Two outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
Two outs. And foul ball.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Bryce Jarvis, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Topa, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Pitch misses there. Now 2-2. Drive, base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with two gone. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And the batter now, Miguel Tejada. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye. And that one fouled off. Go-ahead run at second. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a a foul ball. He stays alive. McGuire over at second. Lede at first. 2 out of the inning. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We're tied now with 3 apiece. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Mike Napoli. Santillan back to work. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And that is out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's. George Soriano takes over on the mound.
Number 62, George Soriano.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Zach Neto. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. This one in the air, right field. Carrasco drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Tim Sampson. A critical at bat in this game for him. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that drops in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, out to short. It's in and out of his glove. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they roll this one.
The Angels, catcher Brandon Valenzuela.
Substitution being made at first. Here's the Angels pinch runner, Choo-Choo Train. Brandon Valenzuela getting ready to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Ball 1, no
With
strike.
the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the ninth. And that one is downstairs. Now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ball 3.
Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 3.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
He walks Hooked in. And that will keep things going.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So bases all loaded up. So in now for the Angels, Nico Horner. 1 for 4 with a double. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. George Soriano won't go any further, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Tyler Ferguson comes on now.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Swing and a pop-up. And that's the third out. So they get out of the bases loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. All tied up at 3 apiece. The A's catcher, Jason Kendall. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Gone. Ball game. He muscles that one out of here. And the A's walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And the final score here, 4-3. The A's hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
But you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds, your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. Well, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the dimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught